During the summer holidays, four friends Arjun, Meera, Rohan, and Sia returned to their town after a whole year. But none of them felt any happiness coming here. They were missing their city life. There was neither mobile network nor internet access here. If there was something they could pass their time with, it was an old library. For 3 days, somehow the four friends passed their time by playing some games. But when they got bored with all the games, Arjun suggested, "Why don't we go to the library? Maybe we will find something interesting to read there." Hearing this, Shia laughed and said,
Why not? There's a treasure map waiting for you.
Upon hearing this, everyone started laughing. Then, they all became quiet. No one had any ideas. So they decided to go to the library. Now all four of them were in the library. It wasn't the first time they had been there. Meera recalled that when she was little, her grandfather often used to bring her there. They used to find good storybooks and read stories to her. Now grandfather is no longer there. As she said this, tears came to Meera's eyes. Just then, Rohan said, "Why don't you think that we are all here with your grandfather? This is his legacy." Then, to change the subject, he said, "Why don't we do something different today? Let's read an old book. What do you think?" Hearing this, Arjun quickly grabbed an old book and slammed it on the table, saying, "What do you think about it?" As soon as the book was slammed, a cloud of dust filled the entire room. All the children started coughing. But when everyone stopped coughing, they saw that there was an old book with a red and golden cover in front of them. Its name wasn't clearly visible, but it seemed to be a special book. The four looked at each other. Then they looked around. Some townspeople were lost in reading newspapers and books. No one was paying attention to them. Seeing this, the four quietly opened the book and began to turn its pages. But what is this? Inside the book, there was a hidden chest. Seeing this, the children's excitement increased. When they gently opened it, there was a piece of old paper wrapped in muslin cloth. Seeing this, Rohan said,
Believe me, we should leave it like this. It doesn't seem like a book to me, it's a trap. I'm leaving.
Saying this, Rohan started to leave. Just then, he heard Meera's soft voice.
This is a treasure map. There's a treasure hidden in our town.
Upon hearing the mention of treasure, Rohan's ears perked up. He immediately turned back. He saw that an old yellow paper was spread out on the table. Everyone was looking at it intently. Then Meera turned it over and found that a riddle was written on the back. Where time stands still, that's where your journey begins. As soon as she read it, Meera immediately understood.
This is about the oldest clock shop in our town.
Hearing this, Arjun gestured, and Meera quietly hid the book in her bag. After that, they calmly exited the library. They knew where to go next. They ran to the clock shop. Many clocks were hanging on the walls inside the shop. Seeing them there, the shop owner, Uncle Chandu, came forward and said, "What do you want, kids?" The children hadn't thought about what to do after coming here. Then Rohan said, "Uncle, we are looking for an antique clock for our home. You have a lot of such clocks. Please show us." Chandu uncle felt happy hearing the praise. He placed several clocks on the table one by one and happily started telling about them. Meanwhile, taking the opportunity, Arjun signaled to Meera and Sia. Both of them started to closely observe all the clocks. There were many clocks, but one clock seemed different from all the rest. It was very old and covered in dust. When Sia looked closely, she found that another clue was hidden behind it. It was written behind it, "Go quench your thirst." Reading this, both of them were surprised. They saw that Chandu uncle was busy talking, so they carefully placed the clock in their bag and then signaled to their friends. Rohan, understanding the signal, said to Chandu, "Uncle, you have so many nice watches that I'm confused about which one to take. Let's do one thing. We're leaving for now. I'll return in the evening with my dad. He can tell me which watch to take."
Should. Saying this, all the children ran away from there. Chandu just kept watching them run.
After running a bit further, the children started to wonder what this riddle could mean. There are many wells and hand pumps in the town to quench thirst. Then Sia said, "But the oldest well is near the old peepal tree. We should go there."
Everyone liked this idea.
Now, all the children were at the well near the old peepal tree. They saw that no one used this well anymore.
They were closely observing its platform when Meera took a book out of her bag and showed everyone. Visible. The mark that was on the book was the same as the mark on the well. Seeing this, a glow appeared on everyone's faces. This meant they were at the right place. But now they faced another challenge: how to get inside the well. Just then, Sia remembered that the uncle who sets up swings at the town fair had a long rope. Sia knew that at this time they would be sleeping peacefully. In such a situation, bringing the rope wouldn't be a problem. In just a short while, the children had the rope. They tied the rope to the peepal tree and carefully descended into the well with its help. Below, they saw a stone wall with something written on it.
When Meera touched it, a door suddenly opened. Seeing this, they were very happy. They started feeling that they were very close to the treasure. But deep down, they were also scared. They didn't know what was going to happen next. That's why no one was taking a step forward. Then Rohan stepped ahead and said, "You all are unnecessarily scared. Come on, I'll lead the way." Saying this, he entered the cave. Seeing him go, the rest followed inside. As they were observing the cave, suddenly a loud creaking sound came, and the cave's entrance closed by itself. Seeing this, everyone started screaming in fear. Then Meera said, "Being afraid and screaming like this won't help. We need to do something." Arjun said that Meera is right. "We have a map. It will help us." Saying this, Arjun looked at the map carefully and said, "We have to choose the right path. Otherwise, we could be stuck here forever." Based on the map, they had decided to move forward. But now they felt they had made a big mistake. As they were moving forward, the darkness was getting denser. They all slowly held each other's hands, stumbling over in the dark and moving forward. But now they faced another challenge. In front of them was an old rope bridge. Light was coming from the other side. Somehow, they had to cross this rope bridge. Shah, who was the slimmest, showed courage and said,
I'm the lightest, so I'll go first.
How will I cross? But they had no other option. Fearfully, Sia started crossing the rope bridge. But the creaking of the rope made it seem like it could break at any moment. Yet somehow, Sia reached the other side. There she saw that there was a mark on the stone in front. She observed it closely and said,
If you put something here, it will open. But what? I don't know.
Then Meera took the watch from the bag and showing it to Sia said, "Try this." Saying this, Meera tossed the watch towards Sia. Sia caught the watch deftly and carefully placed it in the slot. It was amazing that the watch fit. And suddenly, the stopped watch began to work. Everyone was scared. Sia ran back in fear to cross the rope bridge. Her friends were calling her, but the bridge collapsed. Sia was trapped on the other side. Sia looked at the clock in fear. It was 12 o'clock. As soon as it struck 12, the sound of the chime echoed, and with it, the distant well's door also opened. Now it was not dark there. Light was coming into the cave from several places. In this light, Sia saw that there was a staircase on the other side. This means the rope bridge was a test. When she looked at the clock, the safe was already open. All the children had reached there by now using the stairs. They were very happy that they had found the treasure. But as soon as they opened the vault, they found many scriptures along with old books. Seeing this, everyone was surprised. Arjun said, "What is this? Where is our gold?" Rohan said, "We have been fooled." Meanwhile, Meera looked at the book and said, "This is the history of this town, which people had forgotten." Now, everyone started looking at each other. They understood that this was the real treasure. All four friends carefully stored the documents in their bags and came out of the well. After that, they went to the village head and handed over all the documents to him. After seeing these documents, the Sarpanch was very happy. He said, "You kids have revived the lost history of this town. You will definitely receive a reward for this." Hearing this, the children were very happy. After leaving the Sarpanch's office, the children went back to those people from whom they had borrowed the items. They returned the rope, watch, and book to everyone. By then, the news had spread about what the children had done, so no one was angry. Now the children were thinking that it's good this town doesn't have internet and mobile phones. Otherwise, we would never have found this treasure. What do you think? Is there any treasure hidden in your village or town too? If you like this story, please like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such stories.